Hey, hello there, good afternoon and welcome to Ideal World. My name's Sean Ryan, by the way, and yes, we have got a brilliant hour with local mobility and the brilliant Luggie, and also coming up, we have not seen this in ages, the Lexington as well, which is fantastic. But I just want to say, first of all, good afternoon, and for everyone that's just joined us right now, we're just thinking about maybe you and your mobility. I know a lot of people watching this afternoon, you might have seen previous Luggie shows and local mobility shows, but maybe you've never bought a mobility scooter. Well, this afternoon, we've got some amazing deals and we've got prices for everybody. We've got the whole range of Luggies, and that's what I'm sitting on right now. This is actually the Eco, which we've not seen for ages, and the price on this starts at under £1,900. And you'll see in a few moments' time that it all folds down. It's called the Luggie because it folds down to the size of a suitcase. It can pretty much go anywhere and everywhere, but it has allowed thousands of customers to get out and about again. So maybe if you're struggling walking now, maybe you find distance quite arduous, maybe you even struggle just to get around the house. This is a wonderful, neat mobility scooter that can take you out and about for up to 8 miles on a single charge. It's got maximum use weight of 18 stone as well. Folds down in seconds to what looks like a piece of luggage, hence the name, as I mentioned, Luggie. But honestly, to get your freedom back, to be able to get out and about, just a little trip down to the shops, to your friends, to around the local garden centre, maybe you're still planning on a little breakaway, something like that, then your Luggie could go with you. Now, very important, we do offer free home demonstrations, and they are completely free of charge. There's no obligation. And we've got a whole range of Luggies. Just go to luggiescooters.com or give us a call right now. It's a free phone number, by the way, 0800 012 4260. And the phone line's open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. But next week, the team are actually in Northern Ireland. Now, they've not been able to do home demonstrations in Northern Ireland, sadly, for the last 3 years, pre-pandemic. But next week, they are in Northern Ireland, and they have a few slots remaining. So if you are one of our customers and you are based in Northern Ireland and you want a free home demo, give us a call right now and we can book you in. We've also got home demos across the whole of the UK, pretty much, next week and onwards. But Northern Ireland viewers, you can get a free home demo next week. But we've only got a few slots remaining. Now, also coming up, been ages since we've seen this one. Come and join me over here. Because we have got, because obviously the weather's changing, so I'm just showing off my skills here. Actually, it's not my skills, it's the Luggie skills, because it's so easy to manoeuvre. But this is coming up in about 10 minutes' time, and it is the Lexington. We've not seen it since January, actually, of this year. We've had a lot of requests for it. Now, it's a scooter that can take you out on the roads, as well as obviously, all of the terrains and pavements. It's quite nifty. It will go up to 8 miles an hour. And actually, on a single charge, 35 miles as well. So you could do a round journey that's over 17 miles each way. But it also comes, because obviously the weather is changing, and we are going to get wet days and snowy days and sleety days and everything else in between. It also comes with a fantastic canopy as well. And actually, just speaking to some previous customers, this is actually, because we had some really hot summer months, it actually protected some of our viewers from the intense sun as well, giving them a little bit of shade in the summer months as well. So it's a canopy that can actually help you all year round. And today we have got £250 off the price on the screen. So if you give us a call right now, we can actually give you one of these with £250 off. And all you need to do to get that offer is quote, when you give us a call, IW 2510, okay? So IW 2510, and you get £250 off that. But Scott's going to be joining me, and we're going to do loads of live demonstrations. One or two other things I just quickly need to mention. We've got interest-free credit available today. Now, we don't normally have that, but we do. So the Luggies you can get for just a £500 deposit. The Lexington, just a £750 deposit. Interest-free credit is available, but that offer is not valid in conjunction with any other offer, just to make that quite clear. But you can get interest-free credit. We know time's a little bit tough right now, so we can offer interest-free credit. Just give us a call and we will talk you through. Now, also, you will notice two prices on the screen. One includes VAT and one doesn't. Like, the bottom line is, if you need one of our mobility scooters, pretty much everyone that's ever bought one has not had to pay VAT. So if you're chronically sick, disabled, if you've got physical or mental impairment, if you've got a condition which the medical profession treats as a chronic sickness, things like diabetes, for example, you will be VAT exempt. So pretty much everyone that's ever bought a Luggie or any of our mobility scooters has not had to pay VAT. We can talk you through that when you give us a call. Now, Scott's going to be joining me. We're going to talk through both the models on today's show as well. But here's just a little bit of an overview of what the Luggie and our mobility scooters can do for you in terms of getting your life back.
Find a new independence with the Luggie folding mobility scooter. The amazing portable mobility scooter that's easy to navigate, even in small, tight spaces. Keep up with friends and family and gain independence and confidence to start enjoying day-to-day activities again, like taking shopping trips independently or even going on holiday with your family, as this powerful yet compact, lightweight travel scooter can be taken on trains, planes, buses and cruise ships. With up to 13 miles between charges, you are good to go almost anywhere. And with its adjustable steering column and comfy adjustable seat, you can fine-tune your Luggie to make sure you travel in comfort. It folds quickly and simply in under 30 seconds with no tools required and can roll along conveniently like a suitcase on wheels. Plus, it is easy to lift and fits comfortably into most car boots for maximum accessibility when at your destination. Available in a range of sizes and a range of models to suit every need. And with finance packages available too, you're bound to find the right Luggie for you. So call today for a free home demonstration where you can try out your Luggie folding mobility scooter and also find out more about Local Mobility's amazing 5-star promise, including a fabulous 5-year warranty, first-class customer service and unrivaled after-sales service. If you need help with your mobility, now's the time to get a new lease of life with a folding mobility scooter from Luggie.
God, the amazing Luggie. Scott is with us. How are you doing, mate?
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Looking well.
Well, I've got a new makeup artist.
Is that what it is? It looks great, doesn't it?
Well, that's it. Thank you very much.
Now, Scott works for Local Mobility. He loves his job,
Oh, yeah.
genuinely, and you
Yes.
meet people every week.
Yes, I do, yeah.
So if you are booking a free home demo, Scott will be one of the team that you may get to meet, of course. Just before we talk through Local Mobility and the Luggie model,
Yeah.
can we just see it fold out straight away?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So what we've got on this model here is the Eco, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this down. It's very simple to get the tiller down.
Okay.
2 clamps, one there and one there. Drop that one down, lock it back in, drop that one down and lock it back in just there as well. You've got a clip in the middle. We're just going to undo that. And then we've got a clip just here, okay?
Now, Scott, I'm sorry to stop you.
That's all right.
We're having a few troubles with your microphone, so we can't quite hear you, okay?
That's all right.
So we're just going to sort that out. We are live, of course. These things happen. They're on it already, Scott, don't you worry. But I just want to explain again, we have got free interest-free credit available, okay? All you need is to put down a £500 deposit on the Luggie or £750 on, of course, the Lexington. If you go for the interest-free credit, then obviously the other offers are not valid. But these are the offers exclusive on Ideal World today. So the Lexington, which is the all-weather scooter, that has got £250 off the price on the screen today. You get a 12-month warranty on Lexington and you get the canopy with that as well. If you're going for the Luggies, the one that we've got in the studio is actually the Eco, and that starts under £1,900. That's the lowest priced Luggie that we've ever done. So obviously I know, if you're on a budget today, that is the lowest priced one in the entire range that we've ever done. You always get the lifetime limited warranty on all Luggies. Home demonstrations, now they are free. All you need to do is give us a call on the free phone number and we can book those in. And don't forget, we have got a few slots in Northern Ireland next week. We don't, it's been 3 years since we've been able to visit Northern Ireland, sadly. We have got a few slots next week, but you do need to snap those up now. So any viewers in Northern Ireland, get on the phone lines and book that free demonstration. Free UK delivery, and don't forget, offers apply to both VAT inclusive and exclusive prices. And you've also got the 14-day returns policy. All the details are on the Luggie website, allthews.luggiescooters.com. And to get the exclusive offers today, all you do is quote IW2510. Now we're back to the folding, so we can hear Scott loud and clear again. Right, so.
Yes, like we never went away.
Exactly.
Right, so we've took the tiller down. We've got 2 clamps there just in case you missed it, and they just bring the tiller down. You've got a lever just here, okay? So we're going to pull that lever out, and we're going to drop that lever all the way down, okay?
Lovely.
Just lock that clip back up in the middle. Now either side, one your side, one my side, you've got 2 clips, okay? 2 chassis clips. Pull that up with your finger and release, okay? Do that both times. And then it comes around to the chair, okay? So on the chair, we've got a little red lever just at the back here, okay? So we pull that red lever in, take the weight of the seat, and we drop that chair down, okay? Into that position. 2 means of folding. One is a skateboard. That's the best way to put into a car.
Lovely.
But we've also got a second meaning of fold, which is your suitcase.
Yeah, when you see it like that, it is amazing, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
It is.
It is.
And that means that in terms of storage, all you need is an area in your home where you normally put a very small suitcase, basically.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about the Luggie then and its history.
Yeah, so basically Luggie was invented in 2009 by a man called Arthur Wang. When he designed the scooter originally, he designed it for his wife. His wife had mobility issues, which basically meant that she couldn't go about. So he decided that, do you know what, we need to go on a plane, we need to go on a cruise, we need to get out and about again. And that's what Arthur Wang did. Managed to get the scooter out for his wife and then thought, let's do it for everybody else. And he's brought it out into the market.
And thousands and thousands of these have now been sold worldwide. And you actually, the company that brings us this here in the UK is Local Mobility. That's who you work for.
Yes.
Fantastic company.
Yeah, exactly. So as I said, obviously, we've been going since 2009 as well. Started off as a small company, a small family-run business, and now it's just turned into a big national company that we can sort of go out and even into Northern Ireland now, so we can go back there.
So Scott, it's you that's going to be in Northern Ireland next week,
It is, yeah. So it'll be me. It's a lot of driving, but I don't mind. I love you all.
So there's a few slots with Scott in Northern Ireland next week. Okay, and obviously we have got slots for the rest of the UK pretty much available as well.
Yes,
just give us a call for free demos. Now, customer service, that is very important to Local Mobility. It's
so
really important.
We follow what we call a 5-star charter. We make sure that we've got absolutely everything for every customer, okay? We follow their needs, and if it isn't to the 5-star promise that we give to you, then there's no point, because that is what we do.
Yeah, well, that means free expert advice and free home demonstrations. Obviously, the promise to provide the right products or service tailored to you. So obviously, there's lots of different Luggies, and it's just finding you the right one. Unrivaled after-sales service as well, and first-class customer service 100% of the time. And that does mean we get great reviews as well. Wendy has said, with my mobility problems, a walk to town was a nightmare. It was 1 or 2 shops, then I had to go home. Not anymore. My Luggie has given me a new lease of life. I can go where I want and as far as I want. Thank you, Sean and Luggie, for changing my life. To those who are like me, undecided and nervous, I say go ahead. You will never regret it. And oh, there you go. It's on to play next.
There we are.
There you go.
There's no stopping.
This is what happens when you get a Luggie. Suddenly your life starts again, and you can do all the things that maybe you've missed out on for the past few years. Now, what goes up must go down, and what goes down must go up. And with this,
I thought that was going to catch you up.
Almost. But this does just go straight back up in seconds.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just going to reverse everything that I've done already, okay? So there's a little keyring pull just on the left-hand side here of the scooter, right-hand side from when you're looking in. Pull that keyring pull out. Edge the scooter away so your front 2 wheels open up. It's as simple as that, okay? You want to push the scooter down using the chair into that position, and that's what we call the skateboard position. Now, taking the seat up, weight of the seat, small movement that you see just there. There's a little red clip at the back, pull that, and that lifts it up. There's 2 seat positions on here, by the way. One there, and there's one there.
Great.
Okay. Now, we've got the 2 clips in the middle. We don't want that bend while you're riding on the scooter, so we're just going to pull that one up, push that down, and then going to push that back. So that locks in, okay? Exactly the same on the other side. Pull that up, push that down, and lock that in. Next thing we want to do is get your tiller up. So there's a little clip just on your tiller bar. Undo the brace, pull this lever out, and lift. Lock that back up, and then go back into your 2 clamps. 2 clamps just on your tiller bar underneath your head. 1 there, 1 there, and if you want to bring it closer, you can get it as close as you like with the increments it lets you. Okay.
The design and engineering is absolutely superb. And
Yeah,
so we brought you the Eco today, but we've got the whole range available. Just give us a call or go to luggiescooters.com. But we can do, offer you a free demonstration on any of the models, starting, say, even in a few days, potentially. So the office today, we're going to move on to the Lexington next, because it's been ages since we've seen this. It's the all-weather scooter. That's coming up next with £250 off. You get a 12-month warranty on that and the canopy. If you're buying a Luggie from us, as I mentioned, prices start at under £1,900, and they've got a lifetime limited warranty. Free home demonstrations. We've even got Northern Ireland slots available next week as well. And, of course, free UK delivery. And all you need to do is quote IW2510. The phone line's open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. And very important, we have got interest-free credit available today. We don't normally do that, but we have got interest-free credit available today. If you do opt for interest-free credit, that will not be valid with other offers. So if you go for interest-free credit, that is the offer that you will get today. However, Scott, great to see this back. It's been ages, hasn't it?
It has,
January?
Yeah, it was January, yes. Yeah, last time we bought it over was January. And, yeah, we're back today.
Well, this is the incredible Lexington, and you probably noticed it does come with this brilliant canopy, because obviously we are, the clocks change this weekend, don't they? So
don't remind me, Sean.
Yeah, they do. So that means
those extra hours I'm losing.
Yeah, well, that means we're losing. Do we
lose
gain an hour? No, we gain an hour. Yes, we gain an hour.
Oh, they keep talking about it.
Yeah. So we do. No, we gain an hour because they spring forward, don't they?
I get confused.
They go back. So you get the good news is you get an extra hour in bed. The bad news is you're going to get the short days and the very long nights. And obviously, it's a sign that the weather obviously is going to get worse as we head towards winter.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
with this, it doesn't matter.
Oh, exactly.
All weather.
All
and
weather.
all terrain as well.
Exactly. So what we've got here, the 2 Lexingtons. So this is one with the example of the canopy up, and this is one with the canopy down, okay? So you can fold that canopy up in seconds to get that right
Brilliant.
mode that you want to ride with, okay? So what we've got on here, when you said sort of like when you're out and about in the rain, the wind and everything else, this is going to protect you from all those elements, including the sun. Obviously, you want to be in a little bit of shade. You don't want to be out and sort of feel too hot. There's windows on here as well, so you can adjust the windows as well. It's almost like we thought about everything.
It looks amazing. And this obviously, it can go on the road as well.
Yes, so you've got 2 modes on here. So you've got this as a pavement scooter if you need to, but you can only do a maximum speed of 4 miles an hour. If you do want to take it into the road, you can, okay? If you want to up your speed there to 8 miles an hour, there is a simple switch to do that.
Wow. And you don't need a driver's license?
You don't need a license.
You don't need to tax it or anything like that? No,
none of that.
Wow.
So as you can obviously see, I don't know if it's like prominent on the camera, but this is basically sort of the size of a really small car. But this will be replacing your car when you want to, use a scooter instead.
Do you know, I've got friends that are quite elder now, and they're debating whether they should actually keep having a car. Because of the expense of running it and everything like that. But they still want to be able to get out and about at times. So this could be a great alternative, couldn't it?
A very good alternative, exactly. Yeah. So obviously, if you want to put your car back in the garage because it's costing too much to fuel up or whatever, then you've got that option. You did mention obviously the days are getting shorter. It's going to be a bit more nighttime, but these come with lights, so you've got a nice.
Shall we have a look around this one then, Scott?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we'll do is we'll talk around the controls here in a second. But we've got the key just here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the light at the front, okay? So it's a halogen bulb.
Nice and bright.
It's going to be nice and bright. So when you're out, obviously, in the dark, this is going to light up everywhere. You're not going to have to worry about that at all. So I'll just turn that off now, okay? Right, so we'll particularly talk around this control panel here. As you can see, we've got the 2 keys on the either side. So you do get 2 keys with your scooter, one to obviously keep in the scooter if you need to, and one to put on your in a safe place in a drawer. This is your speed control just here, okay? So what this does, at the top, will give you your lower speed. You've got a little switch on the side, which we'll talk around in a second, but there is a low sign and a high side. So if I flick this to the low, your lowest speed on here will be 2 miles an hour. Your fastest speed on here will be 4 miles an hour, okay?
Now, you can still use that on a pavement at 4 miles
is
an
your
hour?
4 mile an hour scooter, yes. If you wanted to increase your speed, there is a little switch on the side here, as I said. There is a sign here that says high and low. If you go to the high speed, if I put it on the high speed here, that means that we're on the fastest speed of 8 miles an hour. That means you can then go into the road if you want to, okay? Again, if you turn that speed all the way down, so you might even be on the highest setting, you've still got anywhere between 2 and 8 miles an hour on your speed there. So you're in control all the time. Don't think, oh, it's 8 miles an hour, it's really scary. It's not at all. You're in control the whole time, okay? We'll talk around these buttons just here then. So this one here is a hazard light, okay? So push that in, it will beep at you and your indicators will go off on both sides, okay? The yellow button in the middle is a horn. So if people aren't getting out of the way quick enough, there's a horn now. You've got your indicator on this side, so pull that to the left, and then your left-hand side will obviously indicate for you. If you push that to the right, then obviously your indicator will go right for you. It's
They're
very,
nice and simple controls, aren't they?
very simple
Yeah,
controls.
really easy.
Now you notice that you've got a big tiller here with all your controls, and obviously that's your light that we haven't spoke about, or I did speak about, sorry. It's just that switch there, okay? So you've got a big handlebar here, and on the inside is where your controls are, okay? So where my thumb would be, if I was holding it like this is where I would be controlling it. Right-hand side is to accelerate, okay? And your left-hand side is to reverse. If you ever need that tiller closer to you, you can bring that tiller closer to you. If you ever need this seat closer to you, you can bring that seat closer to
And
the
there's a little, I tried that earlier, there's a little lever, wasn't there?
There's a little lever just on this side, actually, where you can see it just at the bottom. And that will give you the option of going forwards and coming backwards.
So it's a lovely size seat as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what we call a captain seat.
Yeah.
Okay, so what that means on here, a nice comfortable seat, cushioned backrest, cushioned bottom rest as well. Armrest lift up to get on either side.
So really nice and easy to get in and out.
Yep, and you've got an adjustable headrest as well.
So can I just try it for comfort?
Yeah, you've got a seatbelt there as well, Sean, so if you are going to go fast, just pop that on for me.
I will do.
Not that I don't trust you.
You don't trust me, no, no. But, so the captain seat, that allows it to spin.
That's exactly, you can go left, you can go right, whichever
Brilliant.
way you want to go, okay?
So again,
when you
just
get
makes
to that position, if you let go now,
Yep.
and then keep spinning round, it will lock you in.
Oh,
Okay,
brilliant.
so the chair won't move while you need to get on and off. And then when you
tell you
bring
what,
it round,
That
let
does
go,
make it really easy, doesn't it?
it locks back in. Okay, so you're in 2 positions, out, in.
So it's like sitting in, you know, kind of like, well, it's got that kind of first-class feel. It's really comfy and roomy, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Lots of room there.
Lovely.
Your arms can adjust out as well if you need that extra room.
And again, just forwards and backwards.
That's exactly it, yeah. So what I've got you on at the moment is your high setting, lower speed.
Right.
Okay.
So up to 4 miles an hour?
Yes, anywhere sort of like between the 2 and the 8 mile an hour. If you flick this switch down, that is now 2 to 4.
Right, so that's for pavements.
Yes. Yep. So obviously keeping it safe on the inside.
So it's really nice and easy, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Because remember, it is my first time on this.
Well, be careful.
Yeah. No, it's really...
No, they are so easy to use, Sean. They're so simple. You've got a 13-inch wheel on these. All 4 wheels are 13 inches.
Now, I want to see the canopy. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, because I'm just thinking, because the weather, you know, is changeable right now. And obviously, I think for a lot of people, the winter can be quite... It can be a little bit depressing, can't it? The winter can feel very long at times. And, you know, if you can't get out and about and you just sat at home, I know days can seem, you know, like they go on forever. But with it having the canopy, you can get out in all weather conditions. And very important, I'll say it again, a deposit of $750 is all you need to find today, and interest-free credit is available. We don't normally do that, do we? But
No, it's something that we've stuck with for a little bit now.
Yeah, and it's working, isn't it?
It is. It is. A lot of people are interested.
Yeah, so if you want to go for the interest-free credit, do it now. If you do go for the interest-free credit, You cannot use that offer in conjunction with any other offers, just to let you know. Right, let's say this canopy then, Scott.
Yeah, so obviously you've got one behind you where it's all up and ready to go. But I'll just show you how easy and simple it is to get the fold of the canopy, okay? So we've got a casing on here at the moment. I'm just going to take that casing off. It's very simple. Pull at the bottom, just get the casing out and lift up, okay?
Okay.
A little bag, that can be stored wherever you want to store it. But for me, I find it very easy just to pop it in the front
So we've got the
basket.
basket, haven't we? Yes.
So you've got a nice basket there included, obviously, as well. Now, I'll come to this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up and show you how simple it is just to fold it, okay? So I'm going to take the front end of the canopy up, get it to that position, come round the back. All I'm going to do is push. That's going to lock in. I don't know if you heard that click, but there is a little click just to indicate that that's going to lock in. And you've got your little strap here at the front. Just bring this all the way down, put it between the crash bar, and just tighten that bit up, okay? Now, you've got 2 doors. And your doors you'll find just at the back.
Because on certain days, that actually might be enough.
Exactly. So what we're saying, obviously, with the sun, that's going to be your shade. Okay.
That could be lovely. I'm sorry, because I'm, fair skinned. I've probably got a ginger beard, so I'm not great, not great in the sun. But if the weather is really bad, and it starts to rain, or there's sleet, it's windy, you want to be fully protected. You'll be really warm and cosy and dry. And you've actually got 2 sides. That's brilliant, isn't it?
That's it. I've just done one side for you, and I'll show you the other side here, okay? So again, we've got the 2 panels. So just take the panels away. They stick together by Velcro. It's very simple, okay? Just going to undo the Velcro here as well, and then get it into that position. There's a zip just on this side here. Pull the zip up.
Just getting questions. Will you do a free home demonstration on this model as well?
Exactly, yeah.
Cool.
So as I say, when we've got them in the van, we've got these on the van as well.
Yeah. So
okay,
whatever,
so we'll come to your house.
There's a whole range of mobility scooters, and Scott and his team, they can come to your home and give you a free home demonstration. That looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that is going to keep you bone dry, I thought.
Well, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Obviously, in the rain, you don't want that. And obviously, picture this when you're out in the snow. It's going to keep the snow away from you.
Now, again.
You've got it right this time.
Yeah. Well, don't confuse me. I was going to say, what goes up must go down, what goes down must go up. But either way, it goes up and down really easy, doesn't it?
It does. So I've just put the canopy up for you, and then I'll show you bringing the canopy back down, okay? So you just got the zips, okay? Very simple zips and Velcro. Very, very, very easy. Bring it down so you get to the little bar just here, where that Velcro keeps it in, and that's obviously going to stop the zip from going down. Fold the door in half, connect the Velcro with the Velcro at the bottom, connect the Velcro with the Velcro halfway, and connect the Velcro with the Velcro at the back.
It's very neat, isn't it, how it all works?
It's very, very simple.
Yeah.
It couldn't be more simple, okay? A little zip just here. Again, take the zip up, take it till it won't go any further, fold that in half, connect the Velcro to the Velcro, Velcro to the Velcro, and guess what? Velcro to the Velcro. Now we're going to take the front end up, okay? Just going to undo this bit here. I'm going to pull that apart, lift this up, and I'm going to bring this over. So just bring that up to the top, as simple as that. Now there's a little clip just here, okay? So I don't know if we can see that at the moment.
Yeah, we can. If I just move back, you might have a chance, Scott.
Might have a chance. Okay, so there's just a clip right here. Just there, that tiny little screw just there. And that's what we're going to pull out. So pull that.
Yeah, you go, Scott.
There we go. So just going to pull that screw out, lift up, and drop that all the way around the back.
Brilliant.
Cover will then go on top.
Do you know what? It's so well designed, as you'd expect from local mobility. And what I love about it, because it only takes a minute or two, if the weather changes, especially at this time of year when it's autumn, things can change really quickly. 1 minute, even today, it was lovely and sunny, and then suddenly it started to shower in my garden. Anyway, if you do want to go for this today, you can purchase it right now. You can give us a call, and we can give you interest-free credit. All you need is a £750 deposit. All you need to do is give us a call, and we can talk you through finance options. So interest-free credit is available. but also Scott and his team can offer free home demonstrations, and that's for any of these scooters in the range. But here's a reminder of the key features of the incredible Lexington. We've not seen this since January, and a lot of people asking, have we got an all-weather mobility scooter? We certainly have. So, the user weight is actually over 25 stone on this. It's really well made, as you can imagine. On a single charge, up to 35 miles. That is on a single charge. So you could do a return, a return journey of over 17 miles. 17 miles there, 17 miles back, which is brilliant. The total weight there is 95 kilos, and you will get the 1-year warranty included. Of course, choice of the blue or the red available. I was just thinking, Scott, life is short, and sometimes, I woke up today and I just thought, it was sunny, and I thought, I'm going to make the most. I only had a few hours free, but I thought, I'm going to make the most of the sunshine and the great weather. And sometimes, I think we live in the past or we live in the future. You might be thinking, I might go for that next year, but if you get it now, it's going to make the winter so much better, isn't it? To still be able to get out and about and do things.
It is, yeah. I mean, winter's it's scary for a lot of people. They don't like to go out.
No.
It's too cold.
Yeah.
It's too wet. And that's something that they don't really want to do.
And actually, that's a really good point, because I always worry about my mum because she's 82, but the winter can be a really, really scary time for anyone that's not great on the feet and a little bit unstable, because we get the pavements do get icy, it does get wet, it does get slippy. So if and I always worry about my mum falling in the winter. Summer I still worry, but the winter is a far more dangerous time, obviously with snow and sleet and ice and the cold. So to have this to get out and about in the winter months could be absolutely superb. And don't wait. Go for it today, or at least book that home demo. Now, we are getting questions about the battery. So how do we charge it up and things like that?
Okay, yeah, it's very simple. So on here, we've got 250 amp batteries. Now, what that battery power does for you is give you a very long range. So you got up to 35 miles on a single charge.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Now, your charging port on here, you don't have to sort of bend down too much. There is a little charging port just on the side here, okay? So you just plug that into the 3-pin plug, standard 13 amp plug it into the wall, plug it into your scooter, and it will charge up, okay? So it's just up here and not down below.
Now, we just had a question. How do we know when the battery is getting low? There's a nice little indicator, isn't there?
There is a nice little indicator, and it's
big indicator, actually.
It's just at the top there, okay? So what that will do is basically make sure that when your battery starts to pleat in, it will go down into the red. There are 3 colours there. There's a dark green, there's a lighter green, and then there's a red. When you get into your red, that's your time to sort of like put it on charge. You've got roughly about 20% left of your battery, so yeah, the best thing to do.
Time to charge and be safe.
Yeah, just to be safe, yeah.
We'll show that outside, it'll be a little bit easier to see it as well. But here is a quick overview of some of the great features of the Lexington all-weather mobility scooter that we have got today. So you've got things like your front and rear suspension that absorbs the bumps, of course, makes it a really great journey. The tyres, they are, by the way, pneumatic puncture-resistant tyres, so you don't have to worry about those either. You've got the captain's seat, we showed you that with the padded headrest and the seat belt, a 360-degree seat swivel. They call it a captain's seat, I believe, and that makes it nice and easy to access from both sides as well. The length, by the way, is 55 inches by 25 inches, and the user weight is over 25 stone. Other things, you've got the handlebar allowing simple, intuitive steering. It comes with the all-weather foldable canopy. I thought it was brilliant, didn't you? And you've also got the shopping basket, so you can get out and about on this and do a little bit of shopping as well. The regenerative braking system at the rear, and that just means that the scooter stops safely. And the range, which is amazing at this, is up to 35 miles. Oh, and we forgot to mention, by the way, you are getting the extra battery there included. The bigger battery is included today at no extra cost. You wouldn't normally get that, but today you are going to get the bigger battery. And the offer that is available on this today, you are going to get £250 off the price on the screen. So if you order the Lexington, or if you book a say, a free demo. And you go for it, you'll get £250 off. You've got a 12-month warranty as well. If you go for any of the Luggies that we saw earlier, your prices start from under £1,900 today as well. And you've got a lifetime limited warranty on all of those. But very important, free home demonstrations. And we have got some slots free next week in Northern Ireland. We're not going to be able to visit there for 3 years, so apologies, but there are a few slots in Northern Ireland free next week. UK delivery is free, of course, as well, and the offers apply to both VAT inclusive and exclusive prices. All you need to do is quote IW2510. And then, can I just say, don't be shy today. I know sometimes, you know, it's a big, from speaking to customers, it's a big decision to make, isn't it, going from a mobility scooter? But Local Mobility, they make it easy for you. They do offer that free home demonstration, which is brilliant. And all you need to do, give them a call now, and they can talk through the different models. They'll all be on the van, and then they can take as long as you need to go through them in the comfort of your home. You can get to try them, get on them, have a little go on them, you know, really, really see which models are right for you. And if something isn't, you know, if there isn't one right for you, it's not a problem whatsoever. But the star of the show today is the Lexington. We've not seen it since the beginning of the year, and it is back today with interest-free credit available. So I know a lot of you are going for that. Give us a call and we can talk through all the details. But Scott's outside. You know, normally we worry about going outside because, what's the weather like? Doesn't matter with this. So there he is in our garden, and you can see Scott right now over there in the Lexington. Now he can go up to, remember, 8 miles an hour, which is fantastic. So obviously on pavements we're set to 4 miles an hour, but outside up to 8 miles an hour. And this is brilliant because you've got the puncture-proof tyres, you've got the great suspension. It just means that you can go pretty much anywhere and everywhere. I'll tell you what, he's loving whizzing around the garden in this. It is brilliant, this, Scott. I might come on the other side, actually.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
It does handle. Shall I open the window, actually? There we go.
Yeah, sure. There we are.
There you go,
a bit of fresh air.
There
Brilliant.
you go. But I did see that it handled the turns and the terrain brilliantly, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And that's your 13-inch wheels on here with your suspension as well. It gives you a nice, comfortable ride on here. Obviously, the weight of the scooter is keeping you quite down and balanced as well. And then, obviously, your controls, they're so simple to use.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It really is.
And remember, you don't need to have driven a car to use this on the road because it only goes up to, well, I say only, but it goes up to 8 miles an hour. So you don't need to tax it or anything like that either.
No taxing at all. You don't need a license to drive it. You're absolutely fine.
That's great.
Absolutely fine, yeah.
So, you know, you may even be thinking about getting rid of your car. You know, if you're not using your car a lot now, maybe you just by yourself, you're thinking that car is really expensive to run, then why not maybe sell the car even and just go for your Lexington as well. Scott, can we just go over this way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? We'll come closer to you at home, you lovely people there. Very nifty, isn't it?
Oh.
Really nifty.
There we are.
Up to 8 miles. Now, you've got punch-proof tyres on here as well, haven't you?
Yes, yeah. So there are pneumatic tyres, but you do have that comfort as well, and then the puncture-proof.
And what's the comfort of the suspension like, Scott?
It's really, really good. Really, really good. I know it sounds almost ridiculous, but I feel like I'm riding on a cloud. It's very, very comfortable.
Well, I did have a little go earlier. I must admit, I thought it was a lovely ride. I mean, It really is. You know, you're going to really enjoy getting out on this as well. Now, we want to see the controls again.
Yeah, sure. Let me open the door.
I was going to say, now, let's say hello to you over this side, okay? Hello there. Here we are. Right,
hi, Sean. How are you?
I'm good.
Brilliant. Yeah, so we'll have a look at the controls in a bit more detail now, if you like, okay? So exactly the same as what we said on the inside, but if you see the little switch just here, you do have a high setting and a low setting, okay? So that low setting will get you at the maximum speed of 4 miles an hour, which will be safe for going on your pavements. Your 8 miles an hour will obviously be safe for going onto the roads, okay? So that at the moment is set to the higher speed setting, and your speed control is just here. Turning it anti-clockwise will reduce your speed. Turning it clockwise will obviously increase your speed, okay? Your little red triangle down here are your hazard lights. You turn them on, obviously both indicators will start flashing, okay? And then what you got in the middle is your yellow button, and that's your horn, okay? This is your indicator. Pull that to the left to obviously turn left. Pull this to the right to obviously turn right, okay? Now, the button here is obviously your lights, okay? Everything's indicated, so it's very easy to not get it wrong. Turn your lights on at the front, and then that halogen light will come on, and it will see you, obviously, if you're going out in the dark, okay? Just there. Look at that. Whee!
And you have got
Nice and
backlights on
bright.
this as well.
Yes, yeah, we've got the backlights on there as well if you need those as well, okay?
It's
so just switch those off.
simple, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very,
really
very simple. Yeah, exactly. Then at the top, what we didn't see quite much inside is your battery control here. So there are 3 colours. There's a dark green, there's a light green, and then there's a red. When that battery starts depleting, and that's going to take a long time, Sean, because there's 35 miles of charge, okay? When that hits the red, you're then going to hit about 20% left of your battery, okay?
And we are getting that extra super powerful battery today, aren't we?
Exactly. So 2 50-amp batteries that allows you to get that 35 miles.
Yeah, that's really good. So
Yeah.
you can have a proper day out.
Well, yes. Exactly.
Travelling, you know, you're going to travel, you know, 70 miles one way and 70 miles about, you know, on the way back in one day, which is amazing. That is a proper day out. It really is.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Now, if you want to book a free home demo, just give us a call right now. The phone line's open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. 0800 012 4260 is, of course, the number to call right now. But we've had some amazing testimonials when it comes to the Lexington. I just want to share a few of those with you right now. Mr. Alsap from Warrington has said, demonstrated and delivered the same day. I couldn't be happier with my new Lexington mobility scooter. So we've had some great feedback on this, but haven't seen it since January. So lovely to have it back today. And another great review that I want to share with you right now. That short and sweet from Mrs. Tinderwell from Exeter, who said, it was just what I was looking for, to be able to enjoy the local countryside without fear of being caught in the rain. Do you know, actually being out on a rainy day can actually be really nice if you're nice and dry. And remember, with the canopy, which is included, this allows you to go out and about in all weather conditions. Now, if you just joined us, these are the offers on today's show with local mobility. So first of all, we've got an Ideal World exclusive offer. If you go for the Lexington, you will get £250 off the price on the screen. You've got a 12-month warranty on that as well. If you go for Luggie, that's the folding ones. We've got prices starting from under £1,900 today, and they've got a lifetime limited warranty as well. Free home demonstrations on any models, and they are absolutely free of charge. And don't forget, we have got a few slots in Northern Ireland available next week. We don't normally have those. It's been 3 years since we visited, but anyone watching right now in Northern Ireland, if you're really quick and give us a call, we can offer you a free home demo. So please do that right now, because I'd hate to miss out. Free UK delivery as well, and you have also got, of course, free UK delivery and a 14-day returns policy. All the terms and conditions on our website. All you need to do is quote IW2510. Now, Scott, we're getting questions about after-sales service and things like that, because I know you're really keen to look after our customers long-term, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And any sort of issues that you have, obviously, we can sort them out for you. When we're servicing, we always recommend, like a car, for instance, every year is the best sort of time to get it done. A number of options to get you help with the Lexington service. Sorry. So we can come out to your house and we can do the Lexington service there, or you can bring it to us. Okay.
So you can do that any time of the year, but I always think going into winter is a good time, isn't it?
Exactly.
And how long would the service take in general, Scott?
It's a very in-depth service. Yeah, exactly.
Depends how much tea and coffee.
That's a difficult question.
Cakes that you offer, doesn't it?
Yeah, if there's cakes, then it could take 3 or 4 days.
But it's a proper service. It is a proper
but
service.
It will take you, I'd say, maybe an hour to 2 hours, depending on what the quality of the scooter is. Yeah. We go for fully in depth with the scooter, so we take a lot of it apart and then reduce it and sort of put it back together. Right. So
I think we're going to be really busy this afternoon, and thank you to everybody that's already placed an order. Now. Can we see the canopy go up and down again?
Yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah.
Because this is included, and so the reason we brought this today, we are heading into winter. We don't want you to be trapped in your home in winter, because I know my mum is able to walk, but very slowly now, with a stick and things, and she does find that she dreads the winter.
Yeah.
It really does, not be able to get out and about.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking sometimes. Some of the stories I hear as well, and just wanting to get out, but, not having, the confidence or... Because as I said before, like obviously coming to your winter months, it's scary for a lot of people, and like you said, obviously with the floors being quite slippery and not feeling if you're safe, a lot of people can't do the walk to the end of their garden anymore. Being able to go in here and go to the shop is a massive.
I'll be honest with my mum. I say, look, I don't want you going out in the winter, not unless you're with me or somebody's, with you, because it's dark, it's slippy, it's icy, it's dangerous. Yes. But if you go for Lexington, you can do you can go out for big trips.
Yes.
And really, really, still enjoy life all year round. And the reason with this one that you can go out in all weather conditions is, of course, because of this brilliant canopy that is included in the price.
Your folding canopy. So you're going to be down or it could be up. It's entirely up to you, okay? So I'm just going to fold this back up. I've already took the cover off. It's just in the basket. Okay, it's very simple. Just take the cover up and fold that away. All right? You want to take the front end of this canopy, which is your Perspex screen, and then just underneath, you're just going to give it a little bit of a lift, and then... There's no weight behind this, by the way.
No, it's really
if you wanted to give this a go, it's very, very simple, okay? So you've got the front down.
It at the bottom that way?
Exactly. So just put this behind the crash bar and connect the Velcro up. And then that secures it in that position there. Okay, so it's very simple. As I said, you've got a Perspex screen on here. So it's going to be...
The great thing about that is it's Perspex, so it's actually really hard to break and damage that, isn't it?
Exactly,
but
exactly.
It's nice and protected. Now, that might be enough. That might be enough, protection if it's just a little bit, sort of like unpleasant outside, but you still want fresh air. But if it suddenly starts to pelt it down, which it can do, obviously, you can put the sides on, can't you?
Exactly, yeah. Or even if you just want to do the one side, you can do the one side.
Yeah.
But it's entirely up to you. So there's some Velcro that we just disconnect, pull the Velcro apart, and then you've got zips. One zip this side, zip that up, put that to where you need it.
And even the zips are really nice and sort of like big and chunky. And,
they're big, so you're not going to be able to miss them.
They're not fiddly or anything like that.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than a small zip, Sean.
It's true, isn't it?
Exactly the same on the other side. Just take your Velcro apart from all your parts that you need to take apart, and then you've got a zip. Zip up to wherever you need it.
And that is literally
Isn't
that brilliant? Now, can I just have a quick word with everybody at home? Because I know it's always a busy show with local mobility. But today, if you are, maybe you've watched the shows previously and you're thinking, shall I go for a mobility scooter or not? One thing I can honestly say is, and I've presented this show with Scott for many, many years now, I've made some great friends from doing this show, and these scooters have honestly changed lives. A lady messaged me earlier, Judy, if you're watching, hello Judy, but Judy's going to be in my area next week. She's going to visit a garden centre near me, and she'll be taking her Luggie with her. She's got one of the Luggies that are also available. But we do offer free home demonstrations. And that's all we ask. If you're a little bit interested, if you're thinking, I might go for that, just not sure. Scott and his team, they're a lovely, friendly team. They'll come to your home. They'll bring different models on the van. You can try them all out, and you can decide whether you're going to go for one or not. But they are available right now. If you're going to go for the Lexington, a few things you need to know. We have got interest-free credit available. And in fact, that's on all the models right now. We don't normally do that, but we've been running it for the past few shows, and it's proved really popular. A lot of you are going for interest-free credit. All you need is a deposit of $750 for the Lexington or £500 on the Luggies. If you do go for the offer of interest-free credit, you can't use that in conjunction with any other offer, just to make that clear. But imagine being able to get this and start enjoying it, but only having to put down a deposit and then, say, going for that interest-free credit option. But I really hope that you give us a call today. It's a free phone number, open until 5 o'clock, Monday to Friday, 9 till 5, 0800, don't forget. Or you can go to luggiescooters.com. But the choice is yours. If you want to either give us a call or you can go to the website. Like, give us a call right now, especially if you want a free demonstration. And there's a number, by the way, 0800 012 4260. So just make a note of that and give us a call right now. But I'll say it again. It's been 3 years since the team have been able to go to Northern Ireland. Scott's there next week, and he's still got a few slots available. So, you know, maybe you've got a friend that lives in Northern Ireland and you know that they might be interested. Just let everyone know there are a few slots available next week. Right, Scott, come back because the sun's shining. We need to put the canopy down. We want a bit of sunshine on us.
I never
That's
left,
what autumn's like, isn't it? You never know what the weather's going to be like.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know, it's true. It's been all over the place.
Look at
today.
yesterday.
I know.
Okay, so the zips, they go all the way down, by the way. Okay, so you just take your zip all the way up. And honestly, I can't stress this enough how simple it is. You connect the Velcro to the Velcro, and then the Velcro to the Velcro, and then the Velcro to the Velcro. Okay? The door is just so simple.
Yeah.
So simple. Again, take the key. What am I talking about? The zip. Fold that in half. Connect the Velcro to the Velcro.
Lovely.
Fold that in half again, Velcro to the Velcro, and then Velcro. I'll let you finish that one. Okay, and then what we're going to do now is you're going to take the front end of the canopy up. So
And the fact that it's all like one-touch fastening.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Exactly.
Really
so if you just fold that up.
And do I roll or fold?
Just fold it up.
Fold,
it's entirely up to you, but I find folding's just
Okay.
simpler.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what we're going to do is you're going to take this bit back.
Okay.
That's it, just keep taking it. So keep folding it. There we are. All the way around the top.
Okay, lovely.
Perfect. And then it's this little
Oh,
clip
then we need to
just
do
at the
that,
back.
don't we? Little
So
button there.
just pull that,
Yeah.
bring that down, and tighten that up at the back, okay? It's as simple as that. It folds.
And that is it. And then you've
That's
got a
it.
little cover.
Put your cover over the top, and you're good to go.
Do you know, it just feels so well engineered, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it is, of course. You know, everything that locomotives brings, but it's so well made and engineered and simple. I think if something's simple, I know it's funny, but if that canopy was really difficult to come on and off, you just wouldn't bother. Yeah. But it takes seconds.
Exactly.
Now we're nearly out of time. Here's a quick reminder of some of the brilliant. I love this one. I say it's brilliant. See it. But the features are superb. So front and rear suspension. This is going to be the most comfortable ride that you can imagine. You've got the pneumatic puncture-resistant tyres. The seat is wonderful. It's captain's seat, so it's got a padded headrest. It's got the seat belt, but it also swivels 360 degrees. And that allows you to access both sides. It makes it nice and easy as well. Lengthwise, it's 55 inches by 25. The use weight is just over 25 stone there as well. The handlebar, that allows simple, intuitive steering. Very easy control as well, so clear, user-friendly control panels, of course, as well. The canopy is all-weather. You also get the shopping basket. That is removable, by the way, if you don't want it on there, but great when you're doing a little bit of shopping. And you have got the regenerative braking system out the rear, so that ensures that the scooter stops safely. And the range, you're getting the extra bigger battery today, included at no extra cost. That gives you a range on a single charge of up to 35 miles. That's a return journey of 17.5 miles each way. That's amazing, isn't it? Such a long distance. Right, some brilliant reviews also. Mr. Neville has said, professional, friendly service from start to finish. I wish I'd bought it last year. My advice, don't hesitate. I've spent more time out in the last month than I did last year. That is wonderful, Scott, here, isn't it?
Exactly. It's great to hear that. Exactly.
God, so more time out in the last month than I did last year. And this is what we want everyone to do right now.
Yeah.
You know, don't dread the winter. Get out and about. You know, keep living and keep enjoying life, because life is very short and we never know what's around the corner, so make the most of every single day. Now we are nearly out of time, but the Ideal World exclusive offer today, you're going to get £250 off the Lexington. You're going to get a 12-month warranty as well, and you get the canopy included. The Luggies that we started the show with, they're our usual folding mobility scooters that we bring you. They are starting today for under £1,900 as well. You get a limited lifetime warranty on all of those. Free home demos, don't hesitate. We've got some available right now for next week, and that does include Northern Ireland. And Scott's only in Northern Ireland for the best part of a week, so you do need to book those right now. And free UK delivery, and don't forget the offers apply to both VAT inclusive and exclusive prices as well. All you need to do is quote IW2510. Scott, thank you so much.
That's okay.
I have to say, it's been brilliant to have the Luggies early on in the show, but also to bring back the star of the show today, the Lexington.
Yeah, and it's great to bring it back. As you said, last time we sort of come back with this was January, wasn't it? So it's been a very long time, but we are coming up to the colder months now.
Yeah,
we're coming up to the winter months. It's a little bit darker outside. It's a little bit more slippery, as you say. So this is exactly what we're looking for now.
And I tell you what, the comfort, the space that you've got.
Yeah.
It's a lovely ride on this one. It really is.
Exactly.
And very easy as well. And it literally is forwards and backwards, yeah?
That's exactly it, yeah.
Forwards and backwards, and all the controls there. You've got obviously your hazard, you've got your horn as well.
That's exactly it, yeah.
And up to 8 miles on the road, and you don't need to tax it or anything like that.
Nope, yep. Exactly, that's 8 miles on the road, 4 mile an hour max on a pavement.
Oh, well, Scott, thank you so much.
No worries.
So we're back next month, I presume?
Yeah, I think it's actually booked in already. It might be
great.
the 22nd.
We always do one final show before Christmas, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But give us a call right now. It's a free phone number, don't forget. And if you do want a demonstration in Northern Ireland, you've got next week. You're going to be in there next week in Northern Ireland.
Yeah,
but obviously, we've got demonstrations across the country, haven't we, available?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not just me. There are two others, John and Alan. They're out there.
But don't be shy and give us a call. 0800 012 4260, of course. And don't forget, interest-free credit is available, which is absolutely brilliant. So, Scott, thanks as ever. Brilliant job.
Always. Thank you very much.
Enjoy yourself in Northern Ireland, won't you?
I will definitely try. I'll do my best.
Give us a call right now. You won't regret it.